Hi there guys, this is DCRS here. Sorry I haven't made a video in quite a bit actually, for quite a while, I should say. Yeah, I've been doing like assignments and exams and all those other things, life stuff. So yeah, I decided to make a deck profile on Lunalights. Yes, Lunalights, the new one that just came out in Shining Victories. So yeah, I did a bit of testing online, made a deck for it, on YGO Pro and stuff. If you want to see a digital copy of the deck, I'll be happy to do a deck profile. Actually, I'm doing a deck profile now, but I can do one online and also for YGO Pro and also for duels as well later on if you are interested. Just comment below if you want to see how this deck works, because this deck is a, I guess you could say it's like a level modulation type of deck, because you pretty much can control the duel with well, in this case you do plays with uh, lunar lights with different levels and stuff, because you only use them mostly for the fusions. You don't go into the extra deck for Xyz and other stuff too often. So yeah, anyway, I've talked a bit about it, so I'll just show you and I'll explain what I put in the deck, depending on how many quantities and stuff there is for each one I run. So anyway, I run free Lunalight Blue Cat. Blue Cat is your special. Let's see. If it's special summon, you can target one of your Lunalight monsters. Its attack is doubled, I believe, if I'm correct. Yep, and yeah, you can only use it once per turn. If this guy is on the field and destroyed by battle card effects, it floats pretty much. You can special summon any Lunalight monster from your deck. So yeah, it's this card's, you need to run it free because it's one of your main cards. Reason why it's a rare. Also, I run free. What's the name of it? Purple something. Purple butterfly. Yeah, I run free purple butterfly because well, you need to run free of it. And also, if you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard, and you target one Lunalight monster you control, and it gains a 1000 attack until the end of the turn. Also, if it's in the graveyard, which has a unique ability, you can banish this card from the graveyard. It does not has to be specified during the it can be done during the turn, sent from the hand to the graveyard. So you activate the first effect, and you can use the discard effect to special summon a Lunalight monster from your hand. And you can only use this effect of Lunalight Purple Butterfly once per turn. But the discard one, I believe it's not once per turn, so you can send this card from your hand to graveyard, and you can choose, if you have two on the field, if you have two in your hand or on the field, basically either one, you can pretty much send both of them, or as many as you want that you have on the field in the graveyard, and you can buff up one of your Lunalights up to 3k, depending on how many you send to the graveyard. Anyway, talk too much about that card. I run free Black Sheep. Black Sheep is your rota, I guess you could say, for Lunalights. Pretty much you discard this card and from your hand, and you can, is it to the graveyard or is it anyway? Discard this card. Okay, so discard a card anyway. Even if your opponent has a macro or something on the field, you can still get the effect. So yeah, I just wondered if that was true. But yeah, you discard this card, and you pretty much can either grab a Problemization or a Lunalight monster from your graveyard, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, from your graveyard to your hand, except Lunar Black Sheep. And also, if this card's used for a fusion summon, fusion material for a fusion summon, you can, I believe it grabs one. You can adds one Lunalight Pendulum monster from your extra deck. So if you have a Lunalight face-up Lunalight Pendulum monster in your extra deck, and or in your graveyard, one Lunalight monster in your graveyard, you can add it to your hand. So yeah, if you have a Lunalight monster in your graveyard, or if you have a face-up Lunalight monster that's a Pendulum, so a Pendulum or a Lunalight in your graveyard, you can add it back to your hand. So pretty much it recurs your poly plays. So I'm sorry I have to read most of these because I'm not too good with this at the moment, but I did try to make as competitive and fast as possible. Also, I run 3 White Rabbits. Oops, I was just reading the card for a sec. 3 White Rabbits. White Rabbit is your, I guess you could say it's like your, what do you call that? Coach Soldier Wolfbug, I believe? Yeah, it's your Coach Soldier Wolfbug. When you normal summon it, you target one Lunalight monster in your graveyard, except Lunar White Rabbit, and special summon in defense mode. And also, once per turn, which is the other effect is once per turn, you can target as many spell traps your opponent controls up to your other Lunalight monsters that you have currently on the field. Monsters that are on the field, so it's not including itself. So if you have 2 on the field, you can 2 other Lunalight monsters on the field. You can return up to 2. So yeah, was it up to 2 or just 2? Depending on how many you return. You can target up to the number. Yeah, that's right. Also, I run 3 Tigers. Tiger is really good. Tiger allows you to, if it's in the pendulum scale, it allows you to reborn a monster. Reborn a Lunalight monster in your graveyard. And yeah, that's really good if you're going for fusion plays. If it's in the pendulum scale. But if it's in the graveyard, wait, no. It has a similar effect to Blue Cat when it's destroyed by battle, or card effect. And you can special summon a Lunalight monster from your graveyard. So yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, just double checking. I thought it was either graveyard or deck. Deck is the Blue Cat, and this one summons from the deck. Sorry, this one summons from the graveyard. The other one summons from the deck. Sorry, just making sure. You have to remember this is a monster reborn, so... Well, for Lunalights. And also, I only run 2 Wolves, because Wolf is not really a good card to run at 3, because you can dead draw it, but if you have the pendulum scales ready, it's okay, but you can't pendulum summon this if you have it in your hand, which kind of sucks. This one allows you, I remember this one correctly, so I don't have to double check. This one allows you to Miracle Fusion if you have it in the pendulum scale, so you can pretty much banish from your graveyard and field, and do summon a Lunalight monster by this effect. Also, its monster effect is you can do piercing, which is pretty good. For the spells, now I'm gonna speed through this, mostly because I already run 7 minutes. The video's already run for 7 minutes. I run 3 Tankies. Tanky is your main way to get your Lunalight monsters. Sorry, had to think of that. I don't know why. I know what it does. I just hadn't really explained it properly. 2 Twin Twisters. This card effect is okay, I suppose. Allows you to set up plays for Lunalights. And it's okay, I suppose, with Twin Twister, since you can pop mini spell traps. Up to 2. These are pretty much tools. I run 2 fusion tags. It's pretty good. I don't think you need 3 of it, because 2 is a good number. 1 to 2, depending on how many you have. But 2 is actually a reasonable number, because it allows you to draw it faster and for a consistency factor, and also it allows you to do your plays with Lunalight fusions. So you can treat it, one of your monsters as a one of the requirements for the Lunalight fusions. So you can use it for I don't know, Leo Dancer or Panther Dancer or Cat Dancer to summon Leo Dancer. Sorry, but yeah, 3 polymerizations, pretty explanatory. Whoops, nearly dropped the camera. Not the camera. 3 fusion recoveries. And the other cards I do run for, I run 2 instant fusions. Now, I know what you're saying, why instant fusions? Well, you run Northern in this, and you can use it for your poly plays later on, so yeah. Instant fusion is not that bad in this deck, because it allows you to manipulate fusions, since it is a fusion type of deck, so it's instant fusion. 2 Allure Darkness for draw power, and also for the 1-ofs. I run 1 Reasoning and 1 Transmodify. Transmodify allows you to manipulate all your Lunalight monster plays, because they're all different levels except for the high pendulum monster. The, was it White Tiger? No, not the White Tiger. It was the Black Panther, I believe. if I remember correctly. Oh, wolf, sorry. It had to be one of those. So yeah, allows you to manipulate your, except wolf. So if you have a blue tiger? Yeah, I forget the names of it. Blue cat. If you have a blue cat, you can, yeah, you can't rank it up with Transmodify anymore. But you can use it for the other lower levels, like level 2 and level 3. But Reasoning's also, since you run multiple types of levels in this deck, Reasoning is pretty good. Because it allows you to make your opponent guess, because if they choose wrong, you special summon and you have a fusion material target on the field. So yeah, it's pretty good. For the traps, I only run 4 traps. I run 3 of the Lunalight Reincarnation Dance. Pretty much you can only activate this, which I have really big issues with. You can only activate this card in the damage calculation, which if one of your Lunalight monsters is destroyed. This is ridiculous. It's a bad card, but you have to run it because it's for consistency factor, which allows you to add Lunalight monsters from your deck to your hand when a Lunalight's destroyed. But either way, monster or destruction, or in any destruction. I hate this card, but you need it in this deck. If there was any way to search out your Lunalights quicker, I would probably take this out once we get that. And also I run once all morning. Yeah, Lunalight the Lunalight trap is really bad. But you have to run it. Because I have issues with it, because when your opponent destroys it by MST or Twin Twister, you can't activate it at all. It has to be in response to your Lunalight's destruction, which is completely stupid. Because it should have an ability where, it should have an effect which you can activate at any time, but you can only activate it during the destruction. Free Cat Dancer. Cat Dancer is really good. You need 3 of it because it allows you to, it's your main. It's the most easiest way to summon. Most easiest Lunalight to fusion to summon. This comes next. I don't know why, but I hate the Ultra and the Super. They're both mixed. They should be reversed. 2 of the Ultras, the next one in line, the Panther Dancer. Panther Dancer is pretty good. It's pretty explanatory. It's unaffected by, can't be destroyed by card effects, I should say. Sorry, Cat Dancer cannot be destroyed by battle. Panther Dancer cannot be destroyed by card effects. And with Leo Dancer, which is the higher one, I don't know why this is a super. This one should have been super. This one should have been the ultra, because it's really confusing because, when it comes to higher levels. Which I don't know why Konami of TCG does that a lot. This would actually look pretty good as an ulti like the OCG. Anyway, this one cannot be destroyed by card effects at all, and it can't be targeted as well, which is pretty good. But other than that, the other effects are pretty irrelevant. They allow you to do more than one thing in the battle, but that's pretty much it. It's pretty niche. 1 Leviair for rank 3 play, because you can go to rank 3s if you can, but you mostly go for fusions. If you don't have polymerization, you can just go for XYZs. 1 Dante, because you don't mind the mill factor in this deck, and Dante is pretty good. 1 Gagaga Cowboy for rank 4 plays. 1 Castel for rank 4 plays. 1 Abyss Dwell for rank 4 plays. I'm just going to say rank 4 plays every time. Rank 3s are, I run this for rank 3, Break Sword, because you can run it, Nightmare Shark for attacking directly, and Nodin for Interfusion. But yeah, this is the deck profile for Lunalights. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry it took a while to make a video. I've been busy, and also I have exams coming up, so yeah, that's also going to be a delay. Also, for the next couple of weeks, I'll be doing my final assignments for it, and then I'll have exams. Yay! School life is so much fun. Anyway, guys, this is DCRS signing out. Bye!